Hey YouTube, what's going on? Barricade here, and today I have some Diablo 3 footage. Reaper of Souls, new expansion. Not too much really good to say about this expansion. I was looking forward to it, but unfortunately, it is definitely less than pleasing. The overall time it took me to complete the story was probably around the 2 hours, 2 hours 45 minutes, just under 3 hours really. And I did it on I think it was Torment 1, which is basically your standard Inferno difficulty. Now, it's not difficult at all, really. Some of the boss fights can be a little bit of a pain in the neck, especially being under level 70. But with the appropriate amount of skills and management of those skills, decent gear, you can basically walk through anything this expansion has to offer. I have yet, though, to try it on the higher Torment difficulties. Just, I want to get to 70. I want to start getting some more gear that is appropriate for that level, so that I can have increased survivability, as well as try and find some decent legendary and rare items and such like that. Excuse me. So what we're gonna do is we are going to let's see here. I got that on expert. That should be good. That should be good. Adventure mode. We're gonna try that out. Start game. Now, the adventure mode basically lets you enter the game and pick any area of the world, basically, to go to, and it gives you certain goals. They call them bounties. It's basically just complete this quest, complete that quest, and, get X amount of experience or gold, and the chance for other items and such. So basically, you got to talk to Tyrael.
Thank you for coming.
And he's like, thank you, and stuff like that. And yeah, here is Oric. He can actually open up the Nephilim Obelisk, which is a Nephilim Rift, which is more or less the equivalent of the Infernal Machine from before the 2.0 patch. Have yet to try that out, as I don't think I have any of the required keys, or whatever they are. Let's see here. What do we have? Where do we go? Where do we go? Who do we talk to? I can't remember. A new cause.
You have achieved much in your
blah 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 blah. As you fight these forces, blood shards.
You can help us find.
Okay, so yeah, here we go. Here we go. So the bounties in Act 1, bounty, kill the Cursed Court, kill Mange, kill the Data Miner, yeah, clear the Cave of the Moon Clan, and kill the Butcher, So let's go kill the Butcher. Why not, right? Now, this is actually the first time that I have done this, so we're going to buff up here and see what we can't find. Now, I have come across a decent amount of legendaries just in the last day that I've been playing. Unfortunately, my new work schedule is interfering with me recording and uploading, so I don't really have a whole lot of time to myself to do these kinds of things. But I am going to try. Let's see if we can't just get through all this crap real quick, like. Now, all these trash mobs, basically, they have an advanced chance to drop legendaries now, dependent on your difficulty, of course.
Still waiting.
They drop a lot more in the Torment difficulties, but we're not really going for that right now. I don't really care too much for legendaries at this point. I just want to, get a decent amount of experience, as well as finish some of these things off here and such. What do we got here? Bunch of crap, bunch of crap. Yay for a wizard! Yay! And we're gonna mine the shit out of these 10 seconds. Fuck it. Now, anybody that's played Diablo 2 will, or Diablo 3, sorry, Diablo 2, oh my god, I didn't even bring that up. Just getting jealous of myself already. Anybody that's played Diablo 3, you see down on my hotbar that I don't use teleport. Now, there's a very good reason for that. I switched away from teleport when I was using a blizzard setup and a frozen orb setup so that I could escape around mobs without taking too much damage, not having to worry about panic escape from certain situations because of my increased survivability. I mean, I've got 253,000 hit points plus. What do we have here? My survivability, my toughness is over 2 million, so that's not too bad. Not too bad for level 66. It will increase a lot more. And yeah, we're trucking along. I know a couple of you might say, why are you using all these rare items, all these yellows? Well, they were out damaging everything. They were outperforming everything that I was wearing at the time as I was, going through Act 5. So, I said, screw it. I'll try changing things up and using some of these yellows, and they've actually been extremely, extremely helpful for me. So I'm going to continue using them until I find something better. It's the same thing as you would expect from Diablo. You find stuff and you keep looking for stuff that's better than the stuff that you already have. So there's that, at least. Holy bats. And we'll go like that. We'll get rid of this fucking guy. How does that feel?
Not ready yet.
You like that, kitten? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Where are you going? Where are you going? I don't think so, buddy. That's right. Let's see what you dropped. Yeah, not much. Another good thing, seeing as how the auction house was closed down, the inclusion of Marquise gems, or Marquis gems, however you want to pronounce it. I say it Marquise because there's an S there, and there's, yeah. So anyways, top tier gems are dropping in Act 5 and as well as the other acts on the higher difficulties. I'm not too sure if there is a difference between the difficulties or not for them to drop, but they are very nice all at the same time because, I mean, at one point they were worth, depending on the gem, worth multiple dozens of millions of gold on the auction house. So with their removal of the auction house and such like that, they included them in the game, and it has made me happy because nobody likes to have to waste, copious amounts of their time and gold trying to acquire these gems. Which at the time when the auction house was open, that was the only way you could get them. They wouldn't drop; they were account bound, and it was just a big pain in the ass. You wanted some OP gem, and we're right here. We're at the butcher, so we're gonna whack the butcher. And I will give you guys an overview of what I'm using for my skills and such like that, and all my gear, and what I plan to do really going forward into the higher 60s. All right, butcher, let's tickle Uranus. Come on, buddy. You like that, don't you? You do. You know you do. Oh, he's angry at me. Oh, I don't have enough arcane power. Oh, there I do. Now I do. Oh. Charge, buddy. Charge. Come here. You're gonna do it now, aren't you? Or not. Now you are. And just on yourself. That's always good. Right. Whoa, you don't want to do that. Come at me, bro. Come at me.
Still waiting.
Yes. Have some of that, kitten. Ha ha ha. Ow. Oh god.
Not ready yet.
Whoop.
Still waiting.
Alright, we just about got him down now. I could probably increase my damage a little bit, but I mean, I'd rather be able to take hits than have to worry about, all that other stuff. Alright, there we go. Bounty completed. Now I'm burning to death. 8,600 gold. Oh my god. 1.250. That's not too bad. And, of course, naturally, he does not drop a legendary, so that's fine. Whatever.
I'm back. You can try your
And, yeah, so we're going to go back to town now. And, let's see what we got here. Wizard. Wizard. He's a little wizard. Okay. So, we got a decent amount of stuff. Hand of the Prophet. This is actually a unique focus for the Enchantress I found yesterday, just before I went off to work, actually. It's kind of cool. Didn't actually realize that they added legendaries for your followers, but whatever. Alright, what else did we find just recently? The Gift of Solaria. Pretty sure that's something that was added last year. Can't be too sure of that, as I've never actually seen one before. What else did we find? A Blackthorn's amulet, all that wonderful stuff. Oh, here we go. The Haunt of Vaxo. It's a level 66 item. Cold skills deal 15% more damage, 610 intelligence, plus 82 resistance to all elements, and a critical hit chance increase of 8.5%. Ranged melee attackers take 2,679 damage per hit, and it can summon shadow clones of yourself basically when you stun an enemy. So that's not too bad, but it doesn't stack, and it only happens up to every 30 seconds. Not too bad. I might use this on the Witch Doctor just to dink around and try some new stuff out. What else did we find just recently? I've got a lot of rare rings. Jesus Christ. What else do we have here? Adventure journals. Yes. All that crap. But yeah, like I said, Marquise gems are just dropping like every second chest you open, you're getting one, which is quite nice. I have a lot of crafting materials because as soon as I knew the auction house was closing down, I went back in. I bought as much as I possibly could, just because I knew I was going to have to be creating items going forward once it was closed. So I've got that, right. All right, yeah. So what did we get here? Anything decent? Some 66 stuff. A belt, a rare belt, 707 armor. That's not too bad. All right, I think we're done looking at all that stuff. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Okay, so skill-wise, we got Electrocute, Surge of Power, so that I gain mana or arcane power. Sorry, when I do hit an enemy and it arcs over to a couple different enemies at once. Also, I'm using Prodigy as a passive, so I also use Electrocute and get more arcane power. So it stacks and it builds up really, really, really quick. Another helpful thing is Arcane Dynamo. So when I cast a signature spell like Electrocute, not only am I gaining mana, or, oh my god, arcane power, but I get 5 stacks of, basically, it's damage. So 5 stacks quickly, you just zap, 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 zap. Your next spell, your next signature spell, I think it is, or your next non-signature spell. So anything that doesn't fall in your primary attacks will deal 60% additional damage on top of the damage that it's already doing. So basically what I'll do is I'll run around a mob and I will zap them 5 times, and then I'll drop, a black hole, or, drop a Hydra or something, or Blizzard, whatever you really feel like you want to do. Even, Frozen Orb or Molten, whatever majigger I'm using right now, Scorch, does an additional 60% damage, which really, really helps when you get a lot of mobs together, or you're fighting a lot of elites. So, moving on, magic weapon, that's kind of a standard thing for most wizards nowadays. Force weapon, it includes knockback, as well as increasing your weapons effectiveness. Black hole, supermassive, is the only rune that I've really been enjoying so far, as I haven't actually unlocked the last 2, so I'll definitely try those out. Now, Hydra. Hydra, I'll switch between Frost and Mammoth for different situations, or I will switch to Meteor. And when I switch to Meteor, I'm going to be using Meteor Shower, because you can spam the living shit out of this and really cluster fucking area, especially if you're kiting. Storm armor, power of the storm. Who doesn't like Thunderbolt, right? Or Thunderstorm, sorry. Blur, my second passive is decreased damage taken by 17%, which is extremely handy. And once we get into the to level 70, there's these last 3 that have been added. Now, Unwavering Will. I can't talk right now. Oh my god. Standing still for 1.5 seconds increases the following attributes. Armor 20%, resistance is 20%, 10% to damage. So that's not too bad. I don't know if I'm really going to go with that, though. Number 4 could also be Audacity. You deal 15% additional damage to enemies that are within 15 yards. Now, as a wizard, you don't necessarily want to be that close to them. You want to have a fair distance away from them. But at the same time, you're going to be meeting mobs and elites that are going to be fast, really fast, and they're going to be in your face. So this is probably going to be a really good one. I wish that they'd added this and not nerfed the critical mass wizard build, because that would have completely been OP. Elemental exposure. This is kind of interesting. It damages enemies with arcane, cold, fire, or lightning. Will cause them to take 5% more damage from all sources for 5 seconds. Each different damage type applies a stack, so it stacks 4 times, and, you know, whatever. Doesn't look like it's going to be very, very helpful for me, but we might give it a chance. It would, you know, kind of be nice if it was dedicated to just one elemental damage type, but, you know, that's what you get. Anyways, that'll be enough for this video, I think, for today. I'll probably do a couple more here and maybe come up with some good experience runs for you guys, and maybe, you know, some of the best areas in Act 5, should you have Act 5, to do these runs. And yeah, let me I can't even talk. Oh my god. Work, life. I can't escape this. I need to win the lottery. That's what I need. I need to win the lottery, so I can go to another country and relax for a little while. Oh my god. Like I was going to say, tell me what you guys think. Do you think I should do some more videos for Diablo 3, or a specific RPG in itself? Or would you prefer I just stick to Battlefield stuff? Because you know how DICE likes to deliver their DLCs on time. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. I'll talk to you all later.